Determining what platform to build your website on can be daunting. Everybody has their own platform, their own theme, their own way of doing things. And as you start to do the research, you might start to get confused and not have any idea where to go. Now, I'm not saying I have the perfect solution for you, but in this episode, I wanted to share with you why we have chosen to use the Divi theme on WordPress as the only theme to build all our client sites and to teach our students how to build a website of their own. But before I get into all of that, this episode is brought to you by the First Click Community Facebook group. We've recently held a 5-day challenge that walks you through all the things that you might want to consider before designing a website or redesigning, wherever you're at. And those videos are still available for you to take a look at and watch as you go. I hope you find them valuable and look forward to seeing you in the community so we can help you build the website of your dreams and turn it into your #1 selling machine.
You're listening to the Digital Marketing Therapy Podcast. I'm your host, Sammy Bedell-Mulhern, and each week I bring you tips from myself and other experts, as well as hot seats with small business owners and entrepreneurs to demystify digital marketing and get you on your way to generating more leads and growing your business.
At the First Click, we are affiliates of the Divi program, and so I want to make that clear, but that's just because we're such big fans. And we like it because the customization opportunities of Divi are endless, and they're continually coming out with new features and ways to get your point of view across on your website no matter what you want. Divi also works with several plugins and features. For example, we have websites that run WooCommerce, that run membership courses, specifically Lifter LMS. It connects and integrates with all the email platforms, and there's just an endless way that you can use it. We also love that Divi can support any industry and any type of business without looking like they're all the same. So we encourage you to take a look and try them out, and you can do that through our affiliate link at thefirstclick.net/Divi. Divi is a visual builder and has a lot of drag and drop features, as well as a really robust backend builder. It makes it user-friendly for all different levels of experience. For example, my developer, Bucky, and I don't even edit in the same way because we use the version that feels most comfortable to us. I also like that Divi has a combination of pre-made layouts that you can utilize. So if you wanted a template for your particular business or sales page, you could definitely use their pre-made layouts. In fact, they have a new layout that comes out every single week for a specific industry like dental or real estate, and their options are huge. But you can also use a combination of that alongside creating the custom design of your choice. And once you have a few pages already built out, it's a simple copy and you can redo a page to include the exact same branding elements and design as you have on a previous page. This is especially helpful when it comes to recreating blog posts or podcast show notes, as we do on our website. Speaking of, you can check out all the resources we're talking about in this episode on thefirstclick.net/podcast. I also love Divi's support. They do a great job at giving you the resources that you need, and their help center is robust and their community is huge. So I myself am a part of the Divi theme users group on Facebook, and it's a great place to go to get the information that I need in order to make tweaks or create something new that I've never created before. We also love 2 of the plugins that come free if you're on the Divi plugin, and that is Monarch and Bloom. Monarch is a social sharing plugin that allows you to add social share buttons in various forms on your individual pages or on your website as a whole. And so these can look like the social icons that scroll as you move down the page, and it can also be specific buttons on different pages to encourage people to share that content on social media. The Bloom plugin is for your email opt-ins. So it interacts or integrates with all sorts of things like ConvertKit, Aweber, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Pretty much every main email service provider has an integration with Bloom. And Bloom allows you to create inline, so in your post, opt-ins, pop-ups, slide-ins, all sorts of things directly on your website, so you don't have to deal with a crazy third-party integration. It's really easy to use, and we love styling it and putting it on the pages that make the most sense, and being able to customize our email opt-in lead magnets, and I could go on and on and on. If we were going to be honest, I do want to make sure I mention one minor issue that Divi does have. Divi uses Shortcode. It's how it communicates with the website to show what you want it to show. If you do decide at a future date to switch away from Divi, it is a little bit more complicated to get your content to switch over. However, we feel that with how robust the Divi theme is and how available you can customize it and how much you can grow your website, you shouldn't need to change away from the Divi theme at all. It can pretty much do anything you want, and we haven't found a feature that we can't create. So speaking of good features that we love, we also love their contact forms. They're super easy to create, and you can turn them into whatever you want. If you want it to be a intake form for your business, or get some information that's a little bit more in depth with regards to a potential client, or if you want to do a brief survey about products and services your customers might need, the contact form in Divi can do all of that, which is great because, again, you're minimizing the third-party interaction and creating something that works within the Divi Builder. Overall, we really enjoy using and working with Divi and would encourage you to check it out and see what you think.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Digital Marketing Therapy Podcast. I hope that you've learned a little bit more about why we love Divi by Elegant Themes. And for more information or resources, you can check them out at thefirstclick.net/podcast. Till next week, please make sure you rate and review us wherever you listen, and we look forward to seeing you next time.